name is Judie Johnson. I'm a mother of 2 adult children and 1 almost adult grandchild, 17 and a half. Love to cook, love to read, watch a lot of sports. Used to be more active in my younger years, and I'm working to get back to that point. Found HealthFit through my second child, my daughter. There was a whole story behind that, but she was looking for a chiropractor to help her with a foot issue, and because I have mobility, I'm also a veteran, and I'm a fully disabled veteran with lower back issues and pain. I've had a couple of procedures where they've gone in and deadened the nerve with laser, and tried chiropractic, a traditional chiropractor. The VA had prescribed or authorized me to do physical therapy. I've gone to a more, I don't know if you'd say traditional physical therapist or industry type. Wasn't lasting, and I really honestly probably wasn't motivated to keep going. So this was actually a birthday gift, almost a year ago now. My birthday's in May, and this was my birthday, Mother's Day gift from my daughter. Was the initial screening, and she actually covered my first session. And yeah, she paid for it. She covered it. Now I take care of that. I love the fact that, Dr. Shaina, how can I express it? In the past, when I'd go to a physical therapist, I'd have my initial assessment with my therapist. Then I would go in, heat or ice for the first 10 minutes. I may see my physical therapist actually physically work with me, 10 minutes if max, and then I'd get passed off to an assistant and was told to do a series of exercises. And then there are times when they'd walk away and say, okay, when you're finished, go find one of the spaces and we'll put ice on you for 15 minutes. And I actually went more for to get heat for 5 minutes and ice in the end, kind of. I like when I come here, I have Doc S for a whole hour. Really the connectedness, things that I thought were normal, that I just learned to adapt and work with. It was like the way I sat, the way I was walking. It wasn't natural, but I had learned to accept it and walk through it. My natural way of handling things, having been a single mom and a veteran, I push through. And one of the things she won't let me do is push through. She pays attention. If she sees me winching or doing something that I'm telling her I'm not in pain, but she's sensing pain, she'll make me stop. And so the idea that it's not natural to carry pain. Some pain is okay, but it's not natural to live in pain. That we go through a lot and we carry a lot, but it's okay to say, I've maxed out. You know, say no pain, no gain, kind of a lot. I've seen it change for me. I said, I initially came from my daughter who was going through significant pain and was being told she wasn't getting any answer. And she came here and we don't have the same doctor. And she's like, because we don't have the same pain. I think her doc, I think she called him Dr. G. What amazed me when I got here is that I've worked with, I think, one other person, that's only because Dr. S was on vacation, that everybody kind of has a specialty. My issues were about movement and how I carry my body, my gait, so that I can have longevity in my life and have enjoyment in my life. The goal was to get me to a point where I could I wanted to go out, so I started walking and not resent it walk. I started to be able to, I enjoy cooking, but I also have got to a point where I can cook and not be in pain, because I hold my body different. I'm aware of those things. One, I know she cares. She knows me. In the midst of doing exercises, or she will catch that if I'm doing something wrong and correct it. Where I go to my previous, if nobody's watching me and they say, do this movement for 10 times, well, if I'm doing it 10 times wrong, I'm still not doing anything. Doc S, having that person work with you, to me is amazing, and I think she's amazing. I tell people, I said, she's not just my chiropractor, but her expertise in movement, body movement, to me makes it worth it. I think they're amazing. Felicia, I look forward to coming. I come early so we can have conversations about food. Part of that is I have trained chefs in my house, so we exchange ideas and travel. But they make you feel welcome, they make you feel seen. I think that's what I like. There is a sense of individuality. You're not part of, this may sound crazy, I have a cousin who talks about going to the ranch when she goes to get her nails done, because she goes to a place that's open and they're just booths, one after another. And she said, they treat you cheap. She talks about, feeling like you're just cattle that's being shuffled through. My other spot was the staff was pleasant. I know they kept it fairly clean, but it was very open, and there were times you just felt like you're one in a number. And here it's very individualized, but there's a sense of peace and like you matter, like you care. I get the text messages, so afterward, are you okay? Is everything good? Dr. Shaina, she lets me know because she says, I can check that you've not opened up the app. First couple of times I'm like, oh yeah, she goes, no, because it tells me that you've not even looked at it. So I feel like I'm in a relationship, and I feel like she's also part of my health team, because she'll ask me about my doctor, or she'll ask me what my doctors say. If I share something with her, she's like, you need to make sure you've told your doctor. I've told my doctor about this place. I've given my doctor at the VA the brochure, and so it's in my health record that I get service here, and I just feel like this is an extension of my health professional team. My doctor, when I go for services at the VA, will ask me, like, when's your last session? How are you doing? Are you still working with them? When I come here, so I feel like somebody's actually paying attention to me. And this was service. I've referred a few people when they go, I've gone to a chiropractor already, or it's like, you haven't gone to the one I've gone to. And I tell people, it's not inexpensive, but I think I'm worth it, and they work with you. And I will tell you personally, I made some adjustments in my budget, so that to me it's important, and I feel like it's going to assist me in having quality of life.